Today we're going to be talking about fall soil amendments and post-harvest nutrition. Let's go! With many varieties wrapping up with harvest in both stone fruit and table grapes, we're getting ready for the post-harvest fertilizer applications. In the last couple weeks we've been injecting in many varieties and will continue in the next coming weeks. Here's a look at a table grape block that we recently finished picking. It's getting ready for its post-harvest fertilizer application. As you can see, the drippers are going. We'll be injecting the fertilizer in the drip lines real soon. The idea behind post-harvest nutrition is putting things like nitrogen, phosphorus, zinc, and boron. And what we're trying to do is use that last root flush that the vine puts off after post-harvest and store those minerals in the vine so that when it wakes up in the spring, it has the minerals needed for shoot elongation and canopy development going into the season. Along with post-harvest, we're also working on our fall soil amendments. This includes compost and gyp, and right now we're only spreading in the tree fruit. The grapes will get their application in at the end of February, early March timing. Here's a pile of compost that'll be spread here shortly. There are many benefits to compost. One being that it's carbon. It is a food source to beneficial soil microbes. Two, it helps build organic matter, which helps on these light texture soils with water holding capacity. Three, it is a plant nutrient. It provides things like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other micronutrients so that we don't have to apply as many synthetic fertilizers within a season. Here's a look behind one of the compost spreaders on a high density block. As you can see, we're trying to just lay that compost band right there next to the tree row as close as we can, just on that outside edge of the canopy. And what we'll do is we'll come back through with a little cultivator and work this compost in a few inches just to help with incorporation and building organic matter on these light texture soils. Based on soil samples and some water infiltration issues, a select few of the ranches are getting gypsum over the top of compost. Gypsum is calcium sulfate dihydride. It's a form of calcium as an amendment to the soil. And what we're doing is we're trying to change the chemical balance of the cations, specifically calcium, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and help with flocculation and get the water to infiltrate a little bit better. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks again for joining us on this Farm Friday, and we look forward to seeing you next Friday. Goodbye.